Alrighty, just doing a quick video. The first video for my BMW e38. The fan clutch I discovered recently was not functioning. So we're going to do a quick, this is how you fix this video. The two things you're going to need is your fan clutch removal tool from Amazon and the replacement fan clutch itself, also from Amazon. I suppose you could buy it from eBay, but if you want it with the quickness, I recommend clicking on YouTuber Nathan's DIY Garage. Click on one of his videos, and in the description he's got a link to an Amazon store where you can get the stuff you need fairly quickly at a reasonable price. This and this together, it was like 44 bucks, I believe. 24 or so for this, and like 14 or so for this. Alright, let's get to the car. Alright, so here's the car, and here's the part in question. Our fan. This is the primary one. At first glance, it appears to work just fine. There's a little bit of resistance. It doesn't really free ball when you try to spin it. However, you'll see shortly here she is spinning. And from the looks of it, it appears to be spinning just fine. Normal, quick, everything's good. Now you note sticking the paper in there didn't stop the fan. Normally, when you put the paper in and it continues to spin like that, your fan clutch is perfectly fine. However, the other day, when I got home from work, it was one of the warmer days here in Missouri, it was like 60 degrees. I wanted to see if the auxiliary fan, this guy, was working. So I turned the air conditioner on, and it didn't come on. Now, it was only 60 degrees, so maybe it doesn't come on when it's that cold. But I also noticed that this was actually spinning a lot slower than what it was just a second ago. I was like, huh, that's kind of curious. So I stuck a piece of paper in here and it like immediately stopped the fan. Like, that's it. It was done. Stopped immediately. And I could tell it was kind of like loping almost. Like, this was not spinning as fast as the other pulleys. So I concluded it was bad. So what it appears to be doing is like an intermittent issue, where when you first start the car, it spins just fine. After the car is warmed up and driven for a while, the fan clutch slows down. It doesn't grip like it's supposed to. So we're going to change that. It's relatively easy. We're going to use the tools. What we have to do is use the first tool. We're just going to go around two of these water pump bolts and keep it from spinning. And then the other tool, we're going to hit on that nut right there, and we're going to rotate the fan off. We're going to spin clockwise in a fashion you would normally be using to tighten a nut, but in this case it's reverse threaded, so it's relatively easy, and we're going to get that done. Alrighty. So again, using our tools here, I'm going to get this guy on the water pump, and then this big dude on the nut, and we're going to go clockwise. And when you do that, you loosen it. So it's broke loose. You can just rotate it by hand. Until this thing comes off. And then try not to drop it down where it's going to be a pain in the ass to get back. Like that. There we go. Hose was all up in the way. I don't put this thing on backwards. But there's 3 Allen keys, Allen bolts, I guess, that hold this thing on. So we'll get those off. We'll put the new fan clutch in. Call it a day. Alright, and then for this part, it will be fairly easy. You get your 5mm Allen key. Move this clutch out of the way. There's going to be 3 of these in here. Just take them off. I'm guessing this thing's never been changed, as this appears to be the original one. It's a bare part, so this thing's probably been long overdue. I probably never noticed it going bad before, because I always checked it on startup. I never checked it after a long drive. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have never noticed this thing was toasted. So pop that out of the bottom, and then, because we don't want to accidentally get this thing flipped around, get rid of it. Get the replacement. It's a nice new shiny one. And then it just goes right in there. Tighten it back up. Now, I don't foresee myself having to take this off again anytime in the near future, so I guess I'll go ahead and snug it down real good for good measure. Make sure you're checking your fan blades at this time. Make sure they're not cracked or dry rotted, and don't break one, because if you do, it's going to be off balance, and you don't want to put that back on the car because it's going to cause a problem. All right, clutch is in. Let's go put it back on the car. It'll be relatively easy. Hope the light's okay. It's hard to tell out here. It's so bright. All right, so we're gonna put this back in. Now remember, we go left to tighten now. Just kind of easily slide it in here. Don't damage any hoses or the radiator or anything. And I can also not recommend enough the use of anti-seize, because if the water pump or this breaks again or anything else ever goes bad, I'm gonna be the next person to take it off, and I ain't even fixing to struggle getting the fan off, because I got better uses of my time. So the hardest part here is going to be getting it started. Once it gets started, it should be a cakewalk. Get on the rest of the way. You gotta remember to go left. I think we got it. There we go. Spin it. Hopefully you guys are picking. Can you guys see this? Yeah, a little bit. All right. Put it back on. All right. Now we'll just torque it down for good measure, and that's it. We're done. So This time we're going to want to go sort of hold that to the right. Get this a little to the left. Okay, see, we're good. Start her up, give her the old paper test again. Make sure that nothing's hitting anything. See, it feels just as stiff as it did before. It's not hitting anything like this. So we'll start it and make sure that trend continues. Alright, engine's running. Seems to be spinning okay. Yeah, that thing ain't slowing down. Alright, that's a successful install. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a successful install. Conclusion. There's really only a couple things I think to take away from this, and the one is it's very easy, do it yourself. Buy the tools on Amazon or eBay, whatever your fancy is. The 2-day shipping on Prime is really hard to beat. And then the only other takeaway is do not buy the fan clutch from AutoZone. They were wanting almost $200 for that thing, which I guess if this is your only car and it's a real emergency and you plan on this breaking a lot and you happen to go and get use of the lifetime warranty, fine. But I don't anticipate this breaking frequently. And, you know, for $20, 2 days, I can wait. I got other cars to drive, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was somewhat informative. And good luck out there, guys. Take care.